So I'm here at the beautiful Royal Botanical Gardens in Hamilton, Ontario, and I wanted to share a little bit about my book, The Thing About Birds. Now, this has taken several years to come into, fruition. It started with the story, and then I started on the illustrations. And years and years later, we've come to this point where The Thing About Birds is here. Should I just, share a bit of it? I'll share a bit of it. All right. So, Ellie and Ollie were out for a walk. They skipped and they hopped and they walked a whole block till suddenly something caused Ellie to stop. She stopped in between a skip and a hop. Dipping down low to the pavement, she said, "Look, Ollie, a feather, all fluffy and red." He picked up the feather and looked all around for the bird who had left it right there on the ground. If birds are all different, then what's with their name? What makes them all birds? What makes them the same? They thought about birds in all shapes and sizes. They thought about whatses. They thought about whyses. And I'll save the rest for another time. I've also brought some of my sketches. This is coming into the forest when they first start on their quest. And I painted a lot of things in stages. So I didn't include, there's a bird, it's a warbler. All right, I didn't include everything, just the background, because later, if I go through these, I can find the robin. There's the robin. So this is the robin who ends up on this page. And I used all kinds of techniques, Photoshop, Procreate, to make it look the way I wanted to. And this is kind of fun. This was my very first sketch. This is what started it all. As you can see, Ellie has gone through a lot of changes to get to sort of a younger version of herself. This one was a lot of fun because my favorite illustration out of all of them is the pigeons. So yeah, it's been quite the journey. Here's some of the map. I ended up coloring the map digitally. I really like the way pencil lines scan, but sometimes when I'm dealing with really small things, it doesn't work as well with watercolor. So I ended up doing that map with my pencil lines, but I used digital watercolor to bring it to life. And there we have it. The Thing About Birds. Available now from Heritage House.